Malcolm Van Delst, and this is a piece from How Low Can You Go, Book 5 in the Do the Wrong Thing series. I am revisiting the Garrett chapter. I've rewritten the chapter so that it's less grand emotions and more strategy on Ava's part. Last time I read, Ava found a drive-away van and prepared to leave Concord and Garrett, but now we're going backwards. This chapter is called Garrett. Hey, Garrett says when he appears beside me at the Teddy Bear Club the next afternoon. He leans on the bar's shiny wooden surface and cocks his head. Hey, I say, grinning. Do you remember last night? Uh-huh, he grins back, starry eyes holding my gaze. I was at a party for boys to men, then met you at Bovine. He smiles and inspects his fragile hands, then turns back to me, looks me directly in the eyes. I shouldn't mix my drugs, he says. I don't know what to say. I avert my gaze. I guess you'd have to just to get through it, I mumble, head and heart dropping. He chuckles. Are you doing anything Friday night? His voice breaks a little. When I look up, he's got his head cocked towards me. I mirror his motion, and we hold gazes. Do you want to come out with me and some friends? I avert my eyes again. I'm not really a boys to men kind of person. This won't be that, he grins. I look back at him. He's so beautiful. He's not really asking me on a date. Why not? Garrett grins as we approach the building. We're in the city, but outside our usual downtown neighborhoods. It's night, and a wide lineup of people snakes up the steps to a set of double doors on the far right. I can't see what the place is as Garrett ushers me up steps to the left where, ahead of us, his friend, a woman slightly older than the rest of us, talks to a man before we're all waved in. I didn't notice anything resembling tickets or money change hands between Garrett's friend and the dark-suited doorman. Inside, a lobby curves around a massive dance floor. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this was a church, but that'd be ridiculous. Music pulsates. Layered beats hypnotize, build, and crash, while a gospel singer hits impossible notes and stretches them. Lights sweep a blissful crowd. A rave. I've read about these. Popular in Europe, I didn't think they'd ever come to North America, let alone that I'd get to go to one. Garrett looks at me and grins. Do you dance? I nod. Let's go. You go. He stares into my eyes the way he does, and I let myself stare back. Okay, I say, breaking eye contact. I look to his friends, but they're all checking out the surroundings, looking bored. So I wade into the crowd until I'm surrounded by dancers, then turn towards the DJ and let the music wash over me. It's not overly loud, and there's a uniformity to the group. People aren't crushing each other, or no one has drinks in their hands, only water bottles. They smile when I catch eyes with them, like they're saying welcome, and I smile back, spirits cresting as I take in this deliberately space-giving and warm group, like this is a new way of being, open arms and acceptance, no anger or aloofness, no mosh pit. The dancers surrounding me, every last one of them, are attractive. Many wear wide-legged pants in summer colors, lots of short, platinum hair on both guys and girls, while the girls also sport long, luxurious locks, sometimes in pigtails. Lots of makeup, mostly on the girls but also the guys, accented with glittering star stick-ons or swirly designs drawn on cheeks and temples. I'm taller than most due to my fluvogs, but I like the view, and my gothy black miniskirt, black bra, and white tank top command no side eyes or sneers. I look upwards and get lost in a gentle building rhythm, short musical stories all coalescing into one fantastic voyage. A sentence, a particular beat starts, meshing with the current one, but adding a different viewpoint, spice, or flavor. The viewpoint develops while the previous one fades, then it becomes dominant. A new sentence or beat starts up, clicking into place until it's time for it to shine. Drum spells, witches' incantations, whispering love into my bones. I feel a touch on my arm and turn. Come on, Garrett grins, we're leaving. Leaving? He laughs. We're going to another party. This is just the first one. His voice does that little break, and he laughs again. I look around, but don't you want to meet the music scene crew? The VJs will be there. Celebrities, music industry people. I told him about my plan to make nothing but music videos after art school. Will there be dancing? He laughs. Maybe. Come on. I see his friends waiting, wooden in the lobby area. I'm going to stay here if you don't mind. His eyes grow big, and he stares at me. How will you get home? Aren't there taxis in this part of town? He chuckles and nods. You're sure? Music scene. VJs. I love this, I say, turning towards the dance floor. He laughs. Okay, well, see you at the Teddy Bear tomorrow? maybe. And then there's the bit about the porn shoot, the guy in the stockings and the makeup, and the strip club bouncer not answering her pages for help. And then we're at that bar. Dave stands at the top of the stairs when I enter. The bar is on the second floor, up a set of stairs. He either doesn't see me or ignores me. When I get to the top, he nods an unsmiling greeting as if we barely know each other. Flustered and confused, he said I could call. He said he'd come if I needed help. I see Anja, Howie, and Darren over by the stage and immediately join them. Howie just finished a set, Anja says. How did it go? Howie shrugs and takes a long drink from his beer. I look to Anja, but she looks away, and Darren at the floor. There aren't many people here, maybe 6 or other patrons aside from us. I want to talk about my shoot. I wish someone would ask about it, but I don't want to bring it up at Howie's event. Anja knows, and Dave, of course, so it's a good bet Howie and Darren do too. My mind and heart race. No, tumble. Concentration and calm wrecked. Dave said I could call. Anything could have happened to me. Anything. I glanced towards the door. Garrett? Coming up the stairs, lips pursed and hands in his pockets, he inspects the staircase posters in an exaggerated manner, as if they contain answers to life, the universe, and everything in it. How? Did I invite him? They must have. Unless Anja did. At the top of the steps, he sees me, nods but barely smiles, then heads to the bar where he sits down, alone. What the hell? I turn to Anja, Howie, Darren, and Dave. No one's talking. Everything about this night is messed up. I look to Garrett. Hey, I say. Hey, he nods. You want to join us? No, he says, innocent, oblivious. I could be asking him if he likes the color red, and he doesn't, and that's that. Well, can I get you anything? He smiles. I'm okay, I say, holding up my half-finished beer. He nods, catches my eyes for a sec, then turns to thank the bartender as she sets a whiskey in front of him. Do you want to be alone? I ask once she's gone. You can stay. He smiles. I think I see a glimmer of hope in his eyes, and this makes me melty. How was your friend's set? He asks. I didn't see it. Oh, that's right. You had your, shoot. So I told him about that. After a few seconds of silence, he asks, how did it go? It was fine, I said. Made $100. He chuckles, takes a sip from his drink. I look back at Anja and the rest, then pull up a stool. What did you do all day? I ask him. This and that, he says, and not much, I laugh. Yeah. We sit there, awkward and uncomfortable, but I can't leave, and I guess he can't either.